a mother of Maria-Jose Bouey, who was diagnosed in Toronto, Canada, as a bladder exstrophy. She born in Chile in 1987, where was nothing was diagnosed in the medical industry as a name. She had a ureterostomy immediately when she born, and we got advised to move to Canada, where was one of the best urologists sitting in Toronto at Sikit Hospital. We immigrated from Chile, and after that she had over 60 surgery plus, but that was not the bladder exstrophy or the ureterostomy that she had make Maria-Jose who is today. She's 31 years old. She catheterized from her umbilical part of her body, and she was in diaper until the age of 4. She was so she was using diaper until the age of 4, and then she had another surgery who allowed her to catheterize. They did an augmentation of her bladder, and from that day she started catheterizing until today. Today is 31 years old. She's an absolutely successful, beautiful lady. She worked for an airline, and she's advocate for Sikit Hospital. She was a poster girl for Ostomy Association as well, and she will enroll herself in Bladder Exstrophy Foundation, what I would love, and she would love to be part of that institution and show her success as a human being, not only as a professional. She is absolutely fantastic. None of this optical and her physical health issue was part of her. It didn't really stop her to be the more generous, unique human being. I think Maria-Jose is a truly example of the capacity, what we can be or what we can do in life, regardless our health issues or health condition. As a mother of bladder exstrophy child, it was very difficult in that time, not because living or taking care of my daughter was difficult because I was isolated. I was the only human being that I knew had a bladder exstrophy was my daughter, and I couldn't have any other people who I can relate. So that was isolated. That was a little hard. Then when I moved to Canada as well, by then she was diagnosed as a bladder exstrophy. At the beginning in Chile, she didn't. She had a surgery right away, but with no name. She couldn't belong to any department because we didn't know. It was too complex or too different. It was my goal, being very innocent, I have to say, not to see my daughter with differences. I always thought that she was the more perfect human being. So I raised my daughter with that mentality, with that type of love, and that helped to cope with the challenge that you might confront. The capacity of learn. You have to be open, you have to question, you have to challenge the medicine, you have to challenge your doctor, you have to follow your instincts. That was my biggest help, to understand there was something in my part of my chakra was telling me something was not right. A fever was a tremendous accuse of infections, so I knew it. And one of the best we can do for our child or whoever you're looking after as a caregiver is to listen the patient, listen that human being, because if he can move one finger and let you know that it's not right or it's painful, it's something you have to put attention to. That in the physical. Emotionally, very optimistic. If you have faith, it's needed. Believe is very important. And absolutely love and respect for that human being in any need. Thank God every day that I am a mother of Maria-Jose, and I was chose to be the mother. It's been my university, it's been my life. I am who I am thanks to the daughter that I had with bladder exstrophy. What is the best in her capacity. She's been absolutely spectacular, and it's nothing stopped her to be a perfect, normal human being.